So I totally agree that I've got to figure out my cues. That's what I'm trying to do, trying to figure out what he thinks, where he thinks I am in different situations. Does he think I'm on his right? In this case, as he's coming, let me get here, as he's coming from here to here, does he think I'm on his right? In which case, that would be a here. Or does he think I'm on his left? In which case, that would be a switch. And so that's where we started off, was I kept saying switch, and he kept going this way. So I thought, okay, he must think, I don't know what he thinks, but he must think I'm on his right and turning away from me is a switch. Because then when we came back around and did it the last time, and I said here, he took this. So that's where I was going into the trial, was, okay, he thinks when we do this back, and I'm back here behind him, he thinks I'm still, that I was on his left, and now I'm on his right. I don't know. Anyway, that's what happened on Thursday before we went to the trial. So, at the trial, Hoopers. He's coming here, going here, and let me get rid of this. Why is this in the way? I can't get rid of that. Sorry. Still trying to figure this out. With me being down here, I thought he would feel that I was still on his, or that I was on his left going to here. I'm still on his left, so he would take the here, which is what he did on Thursday, going from here to here. But what I don't, and obviously that didn't work. Normally, I would agree with you. I totally would have previously said switch, because I would have thought, okay, if he's coming here, now he feels like I'm over here, and that's a switch. Maybe it's in how much I'm turning or not turning. I don't know. And I'll talk to you about that. So if I'm over here, it is a switch. I mean, I know what my cues are. I just don't know where he thinks I am in some of these weird situations. You know, if he was coming from here and going this way, and I was over here, that's an obvious switch. And if I wanted him to come this way, that's an obvious here. But it's an easier relationship. It's when this back thing where he's turning away from me, and I don't know how he feels about where I am on which side. Anyway, what I'm really not getting though is when I'm saying here and he's stopping and turning around and coming back, because we've never practiced anything where that was the case, where we stopped and did a 180 and came back to me. But these 180s are kind of weird lately. So anyway, let me stop this and go on. All right, so back to the jumpers. And this was the one that I really didn't know what I was going to do. Okay, so I'm basically here in the box. He's coming out, going this way, and I kind of hesitated, am I going to say anything? But I said back, and he did that, because he knows, that's kind of one of our things. But then again, I'm like, okay, I'm over here on his right as he's going from 3 to 4. But does he feel like as he turns this way that I am now on his left? So that's why I said here, again, because that's what he did on Thursday. So that didn't work. And we did try a switch, but there was so much, like you said, confusion that went on doing all this stuff in between, here trying to get back to it, that it just didn't work. But when he did definitely feel me over here, and I said tight, then we got it. So that's where I am, trying to figure out where he thinks I am when he's doing a back and going a bit away from me. So Anyway, that's the deal.